Today we are going to follow a case between two young gentlemen. Before the case is represented in front of our judge Chelle, I have the opportunity to ask both plaintiff and the defendant, and I would like to start with George Fortina, who is the defendant. Can you provide a brief description of your relationship with Jace Alexander and how long you and Jace know each other?
Me and Jace, we met each other at freshman year when we were in college. So 4 years, we already graduated. We were pretty good. We were roommates, and then I thought we were cool, but I think he's just jealous of me. He had a messed up laptop, and so he found a way to blame me, and he wants a new laptop because he doesn't have the money for it because he's spends too much time drinking and partying. So yeah.
So, as your experience this issue, have there been any previous disputes or issues between you and Jace previously?
No, between me and Jace, no. If anything, he's helped me out with issues between people from like other floors in the dorm rooms, and we've helped each other a lot. Like, we've been tight, and so it's just it's disappointing but not surprising because now I'm thinking back on all the times, these past 3 years, that.
Absolutely. We know that this case is about a party. Between young college students. Can you describe the party where the incident occurred? Do you remember the details? How many people were there?
It was a party, and everyone's having a good time. Me and him were DJing. Keep it so we save money on the DJ, and so we can have more money time for drinks and food and party favors. And it was a great time. I can't tell you how many people were there. It's a party. It's crazy. Things happen. But I didn't break his laptop. So.
Do you remember where exactly was the equipment before it broke?
The music went off, so because the speaker we've been using a toaster, so we have a toaster and we cut out the outlet of the toaster and we attached it to the speaker, so it was just faulty. And well, yeah, so I went out there to go fix it, and then when I go back up to the desk, his laptop isn't broken, so I just went to go. I didn't know it was broken; it just fell down. I pick it up, and then he looks at me and says, "Why did I break his laptop?"
Do you believe that you are responsible for the damage of the equipment?
It's responsible? No, definitely not.
Thank you so much. And I would like to turn now to Jace Alexander, who is the plaintiff. And again, start with you the same question. I know that you have been good friend with George for 4 years. Have there been any previous disputes or issues between the two of you?
This is kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. It was some minor things in college, and little borrow a textbook here, borrow a textbook there, or just some stuff's come back not just right. Remember one time I brought over to my mom's house, we had a little Thanksgiving dinner, but the little vanity set for the cake, put the glass jar on top, that got broken. He was like, oopsie, but he was like, not my house, not my problem, and then disappeared into the waste. So the computer thing is kind of setting the record straight for all the past mishaps, for all the textbook with water, all damage on it, all the cake vanities, all the borrowed clothes, all the little card dings and dents when he borrows it. So this is really it.
Did you see anyone, even the plaintiff, near the equipment before it broke?
Yes, he was by it. He'd probably say he wasn't, but I remember I came upstairs to check on it, and then here he is, computer on the floor, and with the toaster's all wired to it, and I told him not to hook the toaster up to it, because who does that? But he's like, it gets more amps for the speaker. And then, yeah, my computer's fried. It won't work. The CD eject's terrible. And he's like, I didn't break it, bro. And he was like, well, go back to the party.
Do you have any proof of purchase of any documentation that could show the value of your equipment?
Yes, I have my receipts and my through my account online. This has been submitted to the
Liar.
courthouse as well. And it's been submitted, and I actually have the receipt right here on me. I don't know if you can show well on camera, but I want to fish this out. They always call me crazy for keeping the receipts, but hey, it counts.
Thank you. And the last question to Jace Alexander, did you confront George about the incident when it occurred?
I did confront George. I confronted him that night about it, and then he blew it off. So I confronted him the next morning, and he still blew me off about it like nothing ever happened. I tried. I really did try to settle this before all the cameras and interviews got involved, but this just he just blew me off. So here we are.
Thank you so much, and good luck to both of you. Next, I would like to turn to Ms. Angela, who is a witness in this case, and I would like to ask first, what is your relationship with the plaintiff, with Jace Alexander?
Oh, we're friends.
Do you remember the incident when it happened? Could you describe the party? How many people were there?
I mean, it was just a small gathering. It wasn't a lot of people there.
So do you think that this case, what Jace Alexander brought against George Fortuna, is it a just case?
I think that Jace just really likes attention. I don't know why it got this far.
I hope this case will not damage the relationship. Thank you, Miss
Me
Angela.
too. Thank you so much.
Before we're gonna enter the courtroom, I would like to catch the bailiff just for a second. Sir, I am so sorry. Can I have a question to you just for a second? What do you think? Who's gonna win this case? What do you think about this case?
Actually, like being the bailiff, I have to be impartial. I just have to make sure that the gentlemen both behave in the courtroom and don't get out of hand. Like I said, you can sit in the back and watch. Make sure your phone's turned off, no texting or anything, and just sit there and watch. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please all rise? The Honorable Judge Chelle presiding.
All right. Hello, everyone. You can go ahead and take your seats. That's fine. All right. So let me look through these papers here. All right. So I see Mr. Alexander, you're here today and you're saying that Mr. Fortuna, he broke your laptop. He broke your computer. All right. And you are doing him in the amount of $3,600 to replace your broken Apple computer.
Mr. Fortuna, please settle down.
Yes,
That's
sir.
correct. Yes, ma'am.
$3,600. All right. Mr. Alexander, I'm going to start with you. Tell me a little bit about why we're here today.
Well, Your Honor, we're here quite frankly because somebody here just like take responsibility for the items they break. So someone has to do it for them. And just here to recuperate my losses because quite frankly, my computer is my source of income right now. I'm not really working. And I do odd jobs and gigs online through the internet. And that's really just a real blow to my wallet and everything if I can't use my computer.
All right. So Mr. Fortuna, is that true? You just broke his computer, didn't try to offer him any money?
No,
Your
Your Honor.
computer?
No,
It's
Your
not
Honor.
true.
It's not
Okay.
true. This guy is, I don't want to call him anything bad. I'm actually was really good friends with with Jace. But I'm starting to realize who he really is. He's a master manipulator. He likes people to feel bad for him. He loves attention. He has a habit of giving me things or letting things go that are already broken. Like long story short, like his car or like a pantry dish. He'll know that it's broken and he'll wait for someone else to use it. And then when it breaks, he acts all surprised. Now that's aside, that's a little backstory. That's aside from what's going on today with the laptop. It was a party. The laptop was fell down. I was off attending to the speaker. When I turned around, the laptop was broken. There's a lot of people out here. I don't know why he's bothering me here. We're the ones that were the host of the party, and he didn't even decide. He only because he saw me pick up the laptop, he assumed that I'm the one that broke it. And $3,600 for a laptop that's that old, that's ridiculous.
You know the price of those things, and pretty convenient story. Pretty convenient.
Okay. All right, Mr. Alexander, give me just a minute here. So, Mr. Fortuna, so what you're saying is there were a lot of people at this party that were you personally saw a lot of people there touching the computer with the computer. Did you see someone knock the computer down?
I didn't see anyone touch the computer or with the computer. I didn't see anyone touch it, but it is a party. People, there was a lot of bottles got broken. That was not the laptop wasn't the only thing that got broken that night. But yes, it was. It's the laptop was probably the most difficult thing to break because of where it was.
Okay. So let me ask you, Mr. Alexander, how did you come to the conclusion that Mr. Fortuna was the one who broke your laptop?
It's a simple math solution. 1 + 1 = 2. I go to where the DJ setup is at. He's there. My computer's broken. Therefore, he broke it. Case closed. I don't know how to explain that. And when I confronted him about that night, he said, "Oh, it's not me." And he went back to the party. And then I asked around everyone else, were they by the computer or anything else? And they all said, "Oh, I think I saw him go by to check on it." And there he was, broken computer, caught, red-handed. So.
Okay, so hold on, let me get this straight. So what kind of computer? The documents don't say. It's a MacBook Pro, so that's an Apple, right?
It's not a MacBook Pro. Who told you that?
It is a MacBook Pro. Okay,
It's not a MacBook Pro.
Okay, who had a deal, and it says Apple, so therefore it is.
No, he put up a replica sticker from Amazon and he put it on his laptop. I don't need God knows what the laptop was.
Objection, relevance, Your Honor. What is this?
Okay, so hold on. I'm the only one that gets to object around here. All right. So was the thing an apple or a pineapple or what was it? What kind of computer was it?
Judge, sorry, we do have the computer here in evidence.
Okay.
It is broken and it says HP on it.
Okay, so it was an HP. Now we're talking it was a 15-inch or a 17-inch. What kind of computer was it? Do you know, Mr. Alexander?
It was a 15.5, like right now.
You sure? Because you didn't even know if it was an Apple or not.
It says it right there. You can see it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but my bailiff said it was an HP now. So let me tell you, I deal with each other honestly. So what you had was an HP. And do you have any kind of witness or anybody, Mr. Alexander?
Because
no,
I do.
Just
do.
Him and I in the room. Oh, you have a witness now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now you have a witness?
Mr. Alexander, I'm gonna need you to calm down, Mr. Alexander. Okay.
I'm calm. I'm calm, Judge. I am.
All right, baby. You better stay. Let's stay that way. Mr. Fortuna, who is your witness? Is it this young woman sitting here next to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Could you state your name, please?
My name's Angela, Your Honor.
Angela, what's your last name?
I don't have a last name.
This is your witness? This is who you're gonna trust? Yeah, great.
Everybody has a
Okay.
last name, ma'am.
Look, baby, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Angela. I understand. I understand that you want to be a singer and you just want that one. You want that one title. But for now, please just tell her your last name.
I'm gonna need your government name, okay, Miss Angela? What name was on that birth certificate or that driver's license? What's your matter of fact, pull out your driver's license and hand it to my bailiff. Hand it over to my bailiff.
Angela Jackson?
All right. Thank you for that, Miss Jackson. So Mr. Fortuna says you're his witness. What did you see related to this case here?
Your Honor, I observed the Fortuna pick up the laptop and Jace run into the room screaming that he broke it.
There you go, Your Honor.
Okay.
Case closed. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Alexander, I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? So you did see Mr. Fortuna handling this laptop.
Yes, Your Honor, I saw him pick it up off of the ground. I did not see him knock it over or bump into it. I was in the
Okay.
kitchen.
But would a reasonable person have assumed that if he was the only one there?
He was handling the music, but they both were over there. And I think that Jace just got super excited in one of his Michael Jackson dancing moves and spun around. And when he saw, he blamed him. The table
Okay.
was already wobbly, Your Honor. So it couldn't the computer just needed to be where it was. He didn't need to do the Michael Jackson spin. That last spin is what took the computer over.
So you saw Mr. Alexander knock his own computer over.
Yes, Your Honor.
You saw
And
that.
I saw Mr. Fortuna pick it up.
But then why was Mr. Alexander screaming at Mr. Fortuna?
He always screams at Mr. Fortuna about
No,
He's a drunk. That's
no, no, Your Honor, no.
Gentlemen, please settle down.
Yeah, let's get some more to hear. So hold on. So what you're saying is the computer was sitting on a wobbly table. Mr.
Yes,
Alexander was doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk. He knocked it over. Mr. Fortuna picked it up, and then Mr. Alexander had a fit about that.
because he spun back around and saw him with the laptop in his hand. But he's always yelling they're like brothers. So they yell and fight with each
not
other
anymore.
all the
Not
time.
anymore. Not anymore.
Whose
They can
fault is
work
that?
this out,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Whose fault is that?
Okay, gentlemen, come on now. She said y'all were like brothers, so chill out. So, Mr. Alexander, is what Miss Jackson said, is that accurate? You did a moonwalk into it?
Allegedly. Yes, Your Honor.
Look at, he's
Allegedly
smiling.
you did,
He's
Franklin?
smiling. He's smiling. He knows what he was doing. He's smiling.
Hypothetically,
So-
allegedly, I may have did a moonwalk.
So, okay, and you knocked your own computer into the floor. Is that what happened or no?
No. Nuh-uh.
No. Okay, so I see here on this exhibition list, item D, Delta, it's marked that there's some video from this party that Mr. Alexander had. I'm gonna look at this video in chambers, but Mr. Alexander, what am I gonna see on this video?
You're gonna see a guilty man, I won't say names, of course, destroying my only source of income, ruining my life, and just completely vandalizing.
You know what?
knocking
You're
over my
jealous. You're
personal
jealous.
property.
You're jealous.
I'm
That's
jealous of what?
You're jealous. Because I'm a
Gentlemen, please,
Fortuna.
gentlemen.
Because my
Oh,
parents have money.
Gentlemen, don't let him take away
$3,600
Offered
is
his
nothing
card
to me.
master.
Calm down,
I could pay that
George.
right
yeah.
off. I could
Okay,
pay it right off, but
Calm
I
down,
won't.
Yeah.
George.
I won't.
I'm
I
gonna
won't.
hold everybody in contempt of court if you don't cut it out.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Fortuna, you're about to get a $500 fine now. Tone it down.
You know what?
Tone
I
it
don't
down.
care because I can afford it. I'm a Fortuna.
Oh, you don't care.
If you can afford it, you would have paid me back already.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got mommy,
Hey.
daddy money.
So you both just got hit with contempt of court. Both of you owe this court $500, and you can see my
I would-
bailiff at the end, and he'll show you how to get it paid.
I would like to apologize. I would like to
Jace,
apologize.
Jace, do you want me to pay for that too?
Okay, let's start over. So what exactly is on this video, Mr. Alexander?
A guilty man, and he's about to get pinned.
So did you look at this video before you turned it into the court, or you just
No.
had some? Because I see the video came from looks like Melissa Carlisle. It didn't even come from you. It was submitted to the court by Melissa Carlisle on your behalf. So have you even seen this video?
No, Your Honor.
No. Melissa's my ex. Melissa's my ex. No. You can't trust her. She's obviously gonna put a ban on me. Really?
Yeah, you can.
Wow.
She's the most reliable
No,
source.
Your
Yeah.
Honor, I'm sorry. This is BS. Melissa is my ex, and he used my ex, and she doesn't want anything. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
You're gonna let him talk to
Okay.
you
Whatever
like
that
that, George?
video shows.
You're gonna let him talk to you? You're gonna let that slide?
Well, okay, Mr. Alexander. Now you don't be an instigator. Mr. Alexander, so do you have a receipt for this computer? I need a receipt. Let me see a receipt.
I do, ma'am.
So go
let's
ahead
see
and give
where
that to my bailiff.
It is on right here.
Go ahead and pass it to the bailiff. It's on a what? What is it you want me to be aware of?
The receipt's kind of blurry, but like you can see, like it says the computer's name, but like it's good. It's good. You gotta
Okay,
like.
go ahead. Give it to my bailiff. and then he'll pass it to me. Okay, let me see. Thank you.
Look,
Now, Mr. Alexander, I asked you for the receipt to the computer, not a receipt for computer paper. I need the receipt for the computer.
Right. I think I left that in my other white shirt.
You left that in your other white shirt. All right.
Yeah, we
So
can take like a quick like intermission or like intercession or something. I can just pop out.
you don't have a receipt for the computer either. Okay. How many people were at this party, Mr. Alexander?
The party we had, it was a small gathering, not that big, a little kickback. At least 60, but I mean that's
60.
that's not big.
60? That's a
Yeah,
little party?
yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
did
Oh,
all
Your Honor, can I please say something?
yeah, Ms. Jackson, go ahead.
There were not 60 people at the party. They live in a very small space. It wouldn't even fit 60 people. And the reason why we had to connect his computer to the toaster is because the speakers don't work. And that was the only way that we could get sound from it. So the computer was old. I think that what Jace is trying to do is something that he's always done, is blame George for something that goes wrong that he's created.
I've
So,
been
Your
keeping my
Honor,
mouth shut
like
this whole
I
time.
think George, they're both at fault. Like they put the thing on the wobbly table. He did the Michael Jackson move, and George wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Does
that sound a little more accurate, Mr. Alexander, what Ms.
If I
Jackson
had to
had to say?
summarize it, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
You guess. Then, Mr. Alexander, why are we here today? Why are we wasting the court's time today?
Because I don't have a job, Your Honor. I don't have a job. So I figured if I could get back at him, I can maybe get some money, get my computer going.
Get back
and
at
maybe,
me for what? Get back at me for what? That's what
Wait a
I
minute,
want.
hold on.
stuff
Hold on,
broken in the
Mr.
past.
All right. So you're petty and you tell lies. Is that what I'm to believe? Is that what is true?
No, Your
You're
Honor.
petty and you tell lies. Well, it
No.
sounds like it.
No, I just
And
made an educated wish, and I like to tell stories.
Okay, well, I bet your mother is not real pleased. I guarantee your parents didn't raise you like that.
Well,
I
my
bet
mama
your
did.
mother is.
Mom did a hell.
Well,
She
listen,
don't.
I bet. Mr.
I can put him in a cell in the
Mr.
back. Judge, if
Alexander,
you-
you're about 2 seconds from it. Yeah, exactly. One more crack like that, sir, and shame on you, especially if your mother is dead and she ain't here. I know your mother's ashamed, and your father and your grandparents and anybody else. You running around here petty like that. And Mr. Fortuna, did you have something you wanted to add?
I did, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but my family, Your Honor. You're the reason. My family is the reason why you're on that seat. So I want you to finish this case now.
Oh, okay, your family. Who from your family is the reason I'm on this seat where the people elected me to sit?
I'm a
Who?
Fortuna. I am a Fortuna. Okay.
I
I'm a
see.
Fortuna.
You see what I gotta do with?
Okay.
You see what I gotta do with?
All
Judge,
right. I
Judge,
see.
I
I
have
try to play
handcuffs for
nice,
both of
but
them.
I'm
I
not
can take
playing
them
nice.
both to the back.
I'm not playing.
You know, I was gonna watch this video in chambers, but hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on right now. Give me just a minute. Bailiff, go ahead and get that in the video machine and let's hit play.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
There you go.
All right. Thanks. So, all right. So it does look like there's about 60, maybe 70 people in the room. Okay. Oh, there's the two of you. Okay. What is that? Y'all are dancing. Okay. Are you doing the bump? I haven't seen the bump since 1975. What? Okay. Y'all are having a good time. Okay. Okay. I see the computer.
can you just skip forward?
Okay. No, I can't. The computer's up on the bar. The bar is not wobbling. Okay. Let me see. Who woman there just did a backflip and knocked everything off while y'all are dancing. Who is that? Mr. Alexander, who is that?
Dude, that's freaking Alyssa. Oh, she left the party early.
And you didn't see Alyssa, because you're over here doing the bump. Y'all are dancing. Angela, you told me you were in the kitchen. You're over here dancing as well. Okay, so who is this?
So that's just Alyssa. She was just, friend of a friend. I didn't get to ask her at the party, like, did she buy the computer because she had left early, and I just forgot. And man, it's wild. I was a sick bastard though. I was sick.
So I don't even see Mr. Fortuna picking it up. Hold on, let's keep watching.
We can stop the video.
Okay. So
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Fortuna,
we can stop the video right there. We can stop the video right there.
No, I don't want to stop the video. We're gonna watch the whole video. Okay, so okay, here he is. He picked it up.
Your Honor,
He's looking at it.
Please, can you stop the video?
Can you stop your mouth, sir? Bailiff, tell him something.
Fortuna,
hold on.
I do have handcuffs in your size. You want to go to the back?
All right, hold on. Oh, okay.
And I
So
don't
it
care
looks
who
like,
the family is.
and I don't care either. So it looks like he picked it up. He's checking it out. It seems to be working. Oh, and Miss Angela caught his attention. So now, okay, you all are talking. Okay, at this point, Mr. Fortuna, why did you slam the computer down to the ground? Why'd you slam the computer to the ground? Okay, let's keep watching before you answer that.
Do I need to remind everyone in this courtroom that who my family is?
Well, you know
you
what?
can remind what you want, Daddy's boy, but they can't help you now.
Gentlemen, please settle down, gentlemen.
All right. I'm telling you, listen to my bailiff. Okay, so Jace is now, Mr. Alexander, you've turned back around. And this is where you were arguing and screaming at him. Okay, and he's showing you, Mr. Fortuna, that the computer is broken. So talk to me, Mr. Fortuna. Why on earth did you slam his computer? It looked like when the girl kicked it off the bar, it was fine. And then you slammed it down. Were you arguing with Miss Angela? What was going on with you and Miss Jackson? Mr. Fortuna, you're not going to talk? The cat got your tongue?
Oh.
Sorry.
Mr. Fortuna, you need to answer the judge.
It's a party. Things happen. I don't know what else you want from me. But I'm not.
All right.
And guess what?
No.
And the laptop broke. It was already broken. It was already cut. So
don't know that. You freaking slammed it down. It could have been alive still. 1 HP, but no, I'm gonna slam it down.
Broken. It was connected to a toaster, man.
Please, gentlemen, settle
All right.
down.
Listen to my bailiff, because you already got hit with one $500 fine. Okay, this is what I can see. Is that right? So this is what I could see. I can see that you slammed his computer into the floor and the monitor separated from the bottom, and I can see you trying to put it back together.
After it was already broken.
No, sir. This video clearly shows you lifting it up to examine it, and the music is still playing, so I know it's still working. And you don't have a receipt, Mr. Alexander?
No. I can ask my mom.
Okay, so the answer is no.
Okay.
So the answer is no. I thought you said your mother
15
was
years
dead.
old.
Is she dead, or you're gonna go ask her? You,
15 years old.
Mr. Fortuna, hush it. Mr. Alexander, you told me your mother was dead. So you're gonna ask your mother, your dead mother, for the receipt, or what's going on here? Listen, both of you young men better get it together. You better get it together, okay? I don't know what kind of little circus game y'all are playing, but get it together. Okay, you got too much going on. Both of you are college graduates, and this is nonsense. Okay, you break somebody's stuff, you be the responsible person, and you deal with it. Okay, and then we're responsible. You're gonna take somebody to court, and you don't even have a receipt. Get it together, gentlemen. Get it together. My ruling, hush, Mr. Fortuna. My ruling is in favor of the plaintiff, Mr. Alexander, in the amount of $349, because I looked up a 15-inch HP, and that's what it's going to cost you to replace it.
Hold
so
on, Your Honor.
$349. and you can deduct that from that $500 contempt of court fee,
What?
meaning you
Oh.
still owe the court $151. And Mr. Fortuna, for your contempt of court fee, you owe my court $500. So you owe that $500. And you'll pay the $349, you'll pay that directly to the court. So we can subtract it off of Mr. Alexander's contempt of court fee.
I
You
hope
can
you're
see my
real
bailiff
com-
right
I
after
hope
that.
you're real comfortable in that seat, Judge.
Oh,
because
yeah,
man,
yeah, shut your face. Yeah, yeah, great argument. Unfortunately, however, your mom. Yeah.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, and I'm gonna tell you something, Mr. Fortuna, you catch me outside. How about that? Court's dismissed.
The decision has been made, and first I would like to turn to Jace Alexander, who won this case. How do you feel about the judge? This is a decision in your favor, and do you think the verdict was fair?
That's what they got. And my mama got red her soul. She's looking up at me, being proud. I wish I had gotten more money out of it than the $300 plus the court fees. But you know what? A win is a win, and I'll take it. And you know, it wins the argument, proves the point that you know sometimes you just gotta take responsibility for breaking stuff. And I hope he learns his valuable lesson. And yeah, a win is a win.
Absolutely. And has this case affected your relationship with George?
Honestly, I stayed improved it. It really has improved it. It's gotten me out of my comfort zone and my shell. And you know, it really I think it's improved our relationship. Now we probably won't be hanging out as much or talking as much, or he might have blocked me already. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I think you know, call that growth.
What advice would you give to others who might find themselves in a similar situation? You know, other young people.
Don't hook your computer up to a toaster.
Next, I would like to turn to George Fortuna, who lost the case against Jace Alexander. How do you feel about the judge's decision against you?
I feel that she was manipulated and she ruined her own career for siding with this clown. And that's what I get for hanging out with broke people.
And you brought up the financial means. Do you have the financial means to pay the judgment immediately, or will you need to set up a payment plan, or what is your plan to pay the...
Using a payment plan for what? For $300?
I'm sorry, I'm just
You know
asking.
who I am? Which I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, no, I don't need a payment plan. There, I could write the check. I'm writing the check right now.
And if financially this is not a burden on you, do you think that you and Jace can reconcile and move past this issue?
No.
What advice, or what did you learn? What advice would you give to other young people before they enter to court?
Just don't hang out with broke people. Check their credit score before you start hanging out with them.
Next, we have Miss Angela here. Angela, I would like to ask you how this decision will affect your relationship with both gentlemen.
Both them dumb lollipops.
Oh, what's going on, Angel? What's up? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Are done. We are
Yeah,
done.
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
We are done. Like, I can't stand neither one of y'all because you just do this and pulled me in the middle of this. This is dumb. I'm Angela.
Very convenient,
And
right?
I'm about to
Right when my family buys you your car, that's when you want to get out of here.
Fortuna can tune away. Goodbye.
What have you learned from this experience?
They got me pulled into some malarkey, and I am Angela. And so
Angela
I would say
Jackson.
for anybody out there, just pay attention to the red flags, friends or no friends. If it ain't right, get out the light.